Liverpool legend Mohamed Salah. January, before I went, is it December? I think December time, he did an
December when he went for
interview
the
before I went for AFCON,
AFCON, yeah.
saying that they're trying to force him out of the club and all stuff like that. We thought that was going to be the end of him at Liverpool, but he stayed on, and Slot integrated him back into the team, right? Because obviously he's their legend. He won them the Premier League trophy last season, so I'm sure he just giving that respect. Like, you've worked out for the team. You've had Liverpool on your back. Let's give you another chance. And he integrated him back into the team, only for Salah to tweet after they Aston Villa made Champions League. I still think they can do it. If they score 5 goals, maybe, and still beat Aston Villa, they can still go fourth. But anyways, they said Champions League is over, and Salah, a whole Liverpool legend, decided to say this, go on Twitter and Instagram and post this. Right? I have witnessed this club go from doubters to believers and from believers to champion. It took hard work, and I always did everything I could, to help the club get there. Nothing makes me prouder than that. Us crumbling. Yet another defeat this season was very painful. Not what our fans deserve. I want to see Liverpool back to being the heavy metal attacking team that opponents fear, and back to being the team that win trophies. Blah, 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 blah. This football I know how to play, all of that stuff, yeah? Liverpool will always be a club that means a great deal to me and to my family. I want to see it succeed long after I have moved on. As I've always said, qualifying to next season's Champions League is the bare minimum, and I will do everything I can to make that happen. First of all, is it right for a Premier League legend, a club legend, to say stuff like this on his way out ahead of the last game of the season?
Yes.
Ronaldo
Yes.
did it.
Oh, go on, Jiga. Say more.
Now, with Slot, I'm sure they never reconciled, bro. I think they just decided to, to keep it under the carpet and everything. But I'm sure there's still some issues there with Slot. I don't think they ever reconciled. He was just doing professional. Probably they just told him, don't go, wait until the end of the season. And we can all agree Slot has done a very poor job, bro. You don't spend $500 million for you to come and do this, And he knows, bro. He knows that the team is underperforming. He is also underperforming. He's saying this, but he also should be getting the stick.
That's where I'm going to as well.
He's also been under, but at the same time, he's a legend, bro. He's done so much for Liverpool. He's bigger than Liverpool,
No, he's not bigger than Liverpool. Hell no, he's not. I'm sorry, he's not.
I'm joking, anyway. But what I'm saying is, I feel like Mo Salah is right, bro. The season has been very poor, and whatever Slot is trying.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not right, but should he be doing it? Should he be doing it like ahead of the last game of the season?
But for me, I didn't think he's saying anything bad. He's just basically saying Liverpool deserve to be in a better position. I don't think it's really something.
Media is reading it different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please, but the media will pick where you say the playing style and everything. They'll pick where they want to pick, to find something to talk. But I don't think it's a bad thing. It's more like when Bukayo Saka was saying to Arsenal fans, "You deserve better."
Yeah, but you don't say I've done my best, and they basically saying the manager style of play is rubbish. The similar style of play that won the Premier League last season. It's not as if they played heavy metal football throughout last season. No.
Yeah. No. That one is correct as well. Slot what is doing is wrong. I stand with Mo Salah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Jude, what do you say?
For me, I like the crisis. They should keep being in crisis. They've dealt with me long enough that I wish them bad.
Yeah, 7-0 tax. 7-0 tax. I get it.
7-0, 7-1. All those levels have come to an end now. So I'm happy. So,
yeah.
Is he allowed to say yes? He has the right to say. Is it the right timing? I feel like he's dealing with something under Slot this season that And Mo Salah, considering his Christmas controversy picture, he doesn't even care. Like, you can want to stone him, he will still say what he wants to say. So it's just a way for him to come out and advance. I feel like even if they don't lose that Aston Villa game, somehow, you find a way to still make that statement. That Aston Villa game just gave him the edge to the platform to be like, okay, this is happening. Let me talk. Because even if you want to complain about your gameplay, you shouldn't complain about the style of play. Style of play feels like you're attacking the coach directly, but right now he doesn't care about it. He's leaving. He's just making a statement. So for me, I can't judge him. He said the truth. He's my rival. I'm happy. Or I just feel like Anslot should know that there's a ticking bomb from that statement. It's not about him and Salah. Salah is not going to be there. If like, don't play him tomorrow. As long as if Anslot doesn't make the Champions League, I think they will probably fire him in summer. If he doesn't make the Champions League, he has to know that he has to win the next game, or like to pacify that he's going to be there. Then he has to watch that the first half of next season he's like top 2 or top 3. Otherwise, he's going to collect the axe in the. He can't perform like this next season. If he performs like this, they will probably take him out by November. So that's the message to Anslot. Maybe he's helping the board to pass the message. So
this is why different managers like to kick out the biggest players in the squad, because you can see Vinny doing his own, and then Bellingham doing their own Real Madrid. The same thing's happening here with Salah. Right. For me, I don't think that Salah is respectful, in the sense that even when he did through all his tantrum in December, like, Slot did not for 1 second throw him under the bus in the press. He still tried to maintain professionalism. He took him out of the limelight, brought him back, So for me, it seems that Salah feels that Slot wants to kick him out of the team, which, again, the manager has the right to do, because you're the biggest influence and you're causing all this chaos already, So we need to get you out of the club. But again, in front of the press, he has maintained professionalism, and only for Salah to come out to disrespect the manager every single chance he gets. And what is even bad for me, or what's worse for me, is that other Liverpool players were liking it. Like, it's just crazy. That's disrespectful. Salah is gone. You guys are going to stay. If Liverpool was like Manchester United or Chelsea, they would have sold all those players straight away and get new ones. But we know Liverpool don't spend. So now you have to work with that coach next season. But now the coach already sees that you guys don't respect him. So that's bad. That's bad. If I was Slot, I'm not going to play Salah for the last game of the season.
I think he's injured, right? I think he's injured.
Is he injured?
No, he's not injured. He's not.
No,
he played the last game. He came in as a sub against Villa.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I was Slot, I'm not playing Salah at all. You can do your lap of appreciation at the end. You are not going to play. But Slot is a nice guy. A Dutch guy, nice. He's going to give him the opportunity. But for me, it's just crazy that a player is criticizing. You can do it after this end of the season. You do it. Do an interview and say the style of play was not whatever. That's fair enough, but not when you still have a chance. And he's saying, I will do my best to get us Champions League. Are you going to score 5 goals, Mohamed Salah? What if the coach does not play you? How are you going to do your best to score to get those Champions League? Anyways, Johnny Boy, what's your take on the Salah?
I'm with you 100%. I think what Salah did is very unprofessional. He shouldn't have made such a statement, considering the scenario or the circumstance Liverpool are right now. Liverpool fans are so fickle right now. Some fans are tired of Slot. Some fans are, they are understanding to the situation, the injuries and everything. But Mo Salah coming that the major thing I took from that tweet is Salah is trying to absorb himself from any blame this season. That's what I took out from that whole tweet. He's trying to say, "Oh, I've been bad. This is because of the manager has been playing crap." But that's a lie. Manager was playing for the beginning it was when you started flopping, the manager had no option that to drop you. You were playing from the start of the season. You were not scoring. You were not scoring goals. So the manager had to take you out of the team. And that's when he started his tantrum. That's when he started his tantrum when he got taken out. And then he tried to cause commotion, and then Gerrard and some other guys had to come together and act like a middleman and bring them back together. And then he went for the AFCON. And then I think they kind of reconciled. You know what? Let's just try and just be professional, try and finish the season, and then he announced he was leaving at the end of the season.
Yeah.
You've already announced you're leaving at the end of the season. You're already leaving as a hero. Why then do you have to come out and make such a statement? Because you're basically throwing the manager under the bus again, absorbing yourself from every blame or anything, which is wrong because Liverpool fans, most Liverpool fans are going to side with Salah, and he knows that. He knows that. So that's why he's doing that. And like you said, other Liverpool players now found the voice. They're liking his tweet, which is very wrong of them.
Yeah.
So you're creating a chaos which is not needed in the locker room.
Barrier.
You're creating a chaos that's not needed in the locker room. So why do that? So to me, it's
But
very wrong.
if players are agreeing, means that there's an issue there.
Yeah, but that should be handled in-house, though. It should be handled in-house. Don't bring it to the limelight.
Maybe they have tried. It's not working.
They should keep it in-house. The fans don't want to be seen that.
Yeah.
You're a legend for the club. A legend is supposed to act in a way. Yes, there are ways legend acts.
Ronaldo.
That's why you're a legend.
It's not even as if they did not win. They just won last season, you know. They won the Premier League last season. It's not like it was 2 seasons ago or 4 seasons ago. Like it's very, very recent. And things have happened.
For me, I don't think Mo Salah is really a talking person. He ever since he's never been. Only this season, I'm sure we've seen him go in social media do this thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That what he's trying to
never,
do,
bro. How many years is he in the Premier League?
What Salah is trying to do is very simple. He's taking the blame away from himself. We just said it here. He hardly speaks, and he wasn't speaking because he was doing so well. So now he's not doing so well. He doesn't want people to talk about that.
He's a
so
sore loser, basically.
People are leaving his performances on the pitch, and instead of that, talking about what he tweeted. Because he came out against Villa, he did nothing. He came out against Villa, he didn't affect the game.
Don't you think
people are not talking about that? They're talking about the tweet.
His performance is affected by the tactics of the coach.
Yeah.
Well, he scored 30 goals last season with that same tactics.
No, it's not the same.
They are different
now. It's the same tactics, bro.
They had more freedom.
The players are different.
He did. The difference between last year and this season is very simple.
The players are different.
That's all. And it's not slots. It's not slots.
And a lot of players are out of form as well. Like the McAllister out of form.
The defense as a whole is out of form.
Exactly. So there are a lot of things that are beyond. And Slot wanted to get a defender. Liverpool were the ones that didn't sign a defender. He wanted a defender. They were dilly-dallying for Gehi, and Gehi ended up not going there.
Yeah.